Wingy Boxing, IFL TV, in association with MTK Global. I'm here with Jordan Thompson. What's going on, brother?
I'm good, thank you. Sir, yourself?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. You got a smile on your face here.
I'm a happy guy right now, man.
Tell me about the fight. Talk me through the fight.
It was a good fight. I knew prior going into the fight, he was a pretty game kid. Not been stopped. I think, apart from his last fight, he's not been stopped in about 7 or 8 years. So I knew he was a tough game kid, and I heard Dmitrij Kalinovskij, and I heard the last stoppage wasn't the best of stoppages, but you know, we knew going into that was tough. His nickname Rambo. 6'5", so he was the first person I fought in a while who was similar to my height. Apart from I think it was my second fight. So I knew going in there I was going to have to establish my jab. We talked about that previously, and I found the jab quicker than I expected. So I think once I found the jab, I brought the right hands into place, and I managed to drop him at the start of the second round with a beautiful right hand, if I say so myself.
Crunched him as you told me off camera.
Crunched him up, punched him up quick time. And I pounced on him after that. You know, I've got this killer instinct in me that just won't let me take my foot off the pedal once I get him going. A bit Deontay Wilder-ish, you must say.
Did you have a game plan in place for Dmitrij, or was it a case of going in there and adapting? Because sometimes with these guys, they tuck up, don't they?
They do tuck up.
Yeah.
I mean, I try not to go in there with a game plan, but me and my coach, we always go in there with a sense of meaning, like we know what we want to do and we know how we're going to go about it, but there's never like a strict plan. We never box with a strict plan. I'm a pretty adaptive fighter, so once I go in there, like I pride myself of being able to adapt to whatever's being put in front of me. I think Haroon knows that himself, and that's what makes this working relationship that we've got such a special one, and that's why we gel together so well, because I know what he expects from me and he knows what I expect from him, and so far we're doing a good thing, man. We're doing a good thing.
What do you think of the performance? Was you happy with that?
I was happy with the performance, and what we need to get into place first is Jordan not boxing since October last year.
I definitely
so
got that, you know.
we had a shoulder turn his shoulder, and this was the first outing since then, and still you put a very credible journeyman in front of him. No, you don't sleep on journeyman, you know what I mean? Obviously they keep boxing, ticking and keep the game going around, but this guy, he questionably got stopped in his last outing against Sam Hyde, the same names, and I think that for me, I was there on that show. I think it was a bit of a forced stoppage to this with the running order of the other fights. Yeah, I'll say it as it is. So before that, he knocked me off for 8 years. So he's been in with a lot of people. It's controversial. You know, we're talking. It's controversial, but you know, for 8 years not been stopped. So
never seen him
drop like that, and you know, he got took out cleanly. So the first round, Jordan relaxed, had a good look, met him with the jab, controlled him with the jab, and got him to relax and open up, because if you look at a lot of Jordan's performances, they've been done in like 30 seconds, so these guys are watching and thinking, he's coming early. So we put him in that false sense of security the first round, and he starts to hit away, it starts to break the guard with the big hooks, and you know what I mean, and it was clinical, so I'm more than happy with the performance, considering he's not boxing since October. Yeah? So I'm happy. Wingy. I'm happy, man.
Happy, man. It's good to see, man.
Yeah.
Describe your style for people who may not have seen you yet. What's your style like?
My style is impetuous. I'm joking. I'm joking. Hey!
Just don't say the other press conference. You know the one I'm talking about. Absolutely, don't say that one, man.
No. My style. I mean, I'm tall. I'm rangy. I'm not your typical boxer. I'm not your hands up, like traditional British boxer. I'm a switch hitter. I can switch it. I can go southpaw. I can go orthodox. I'm explosive. I've got a hell of a punch in both hands. It ain't just no one right hand. I've got dynamite in my left hand too. I'm a natural athlete. I've done every sport under the books to a very, very high level. And my main attribute, I'm a very emotional fighter, and it's all about learning how to control my emotions in that ring. And I think as I have more fights and as my career goes on, I'll have more control over my emotions in that ring, and you're just going to see a better and more clinical me each and every time. So I'm looking forward to it. There's some big fights out there. I see a lot of the boxers out there my weight are making moves now. Lawrence Okoli, congratulations by the way. You're doing pretty well in cleaning out Luke Watkins. He's making statements, man. He's making statements.
He did it well. He did it in fashion, you know.
he's boxing well. He's another one. He's tall. He's big at the weight, and he bangs. I believe I'm taller than him. If I say so myself, I think I'm bigger than him, and I think I definitely bang harder than him.
I was going to say, do you have your eyes on like fighters like that at this stage?
100%. I'm not a fighter that shies away from things, but I am a fighter that believes in myself, and I know the path which I want to take. And I've always said it, and I'll say it again, I will not be rushed by anyone or anything. I will do it my way, or I ain't doing it at the end of the day. I'm getting in that ring, ain't no one else getting in that ring.
No one's getting in for you.
No one's getting in for me in that ring, and ain't no one else giving the punches, no one else taking the punches. But this year, we'll see it out, we'll see what happens if a title presents itself, and I like the sound of it.
You see that WINGY, you see that, what, you know, if you are put it into, say Lawrence, right, a very decorated amateur, Olympian, you understand me? Jordan didn't have one amateur fight.
No amateur pedigree.
So all the learning and everything is in now. He's in now in the program.
Doing it
and as
Tunde
Ajani says, you know, with Anthony Hardis, we're in the embryotic stage.
Right.
So
It's real though, I like
have a cup of tea. Have a cup of tea.
Where can people follow you, man? Social media?
Where can people? On Instagram, @team_troublesome, get at me, and on Twitter, J_troublesome93, and on Facebook, Jordan Thompson. Hit me up, man, hit me up.
You two a good combination. I see a reality TV show going on here. I might have to do
One day.
Together a very hell of a long time.
Yeah, I can see the company.
There's been so many different bridges we've crossed with,
and
trolls
downs,
and ogres underneath, you get me? You know, the little story. Yeah, you got to cross the bridge, the Billy Goat Gruff.
That's it, yeah. Wicked.
Okay.
Jordan, thank you for speaking to WINGY Boxing IFL TV. We'll catch up soon, yeah?
Respect, man.